the 2nd of June 2018. Getty Images. Former South African police commander Rory Steyn, who at one stage was chief bodyguard for former President Nelson Mandela, has repeated his claim the All Blacks were poisoned before the final of the 1995 Rugby World Cup. Appearing on a South African television show, The Dan Nicholl Show, Steyn said on the Thursday night before the final many members of the All Blacks were horribly sick, about two-thirds of the squad, so not everybody, and not Jonah Lomu, but they got horribly sick with food poisoning. There was projectile vomiting, and it included one of the South African contingent assigned to the All Blacks. I was sitting in the movies with a bunch of them when Big Richard Lowe said to me, "Rudy, I need to get back to the hotel." I said, "Loie, there's half an hour left." He said, "I need to go now." So I said, "Let me go and tell the other guys," because they were scattered across 5 cinemas in Sandton City. So I went into the first one, which was next door to us, and before I could walk in, the Batwing doors opened in my face and out came Jeff Wilson clutching his stomach. I looked at him and said, "Goldie, you too." We got them into the car. We didn't make the hotel. The door flew open halfway down the road, there was spewing all over the road, and when I got in there, Dan, it looked like something out of Saving Private Ryan, guys lying on the floor outside the doctor's room, down. The passage and him and the physio and medic were administering electrolytes and injections. And to their credit, the All Blacks took a decision as a team not to mention that, but, of course, it leaked out, he said. After the All Blacks had lost the final, 12-15, after extra time, a New Zealand journalist had asked at the press conference about the rumors of an illness, and they had responded a number of players had been incredibly sick. He said, "Do I think it was intentional? Absolutely. Do I think South African rugby was involved? Absolutely not. I'm pretty sure, and I've tried to get behind this. It would seem to be that pressure from betting syndicates, the old money in sport, let's shorten the odds. Somehow they were gotten into, whether it was the food or the water, I mean the tea and the coffee, but those guys were properly sick. Were they in a fit state to take the field by Saturday? Yes, in the main, 98% of them, but what about the psychological preparation? How did that affect them? I say to every South African, as I say to myself, it happened. It happened on my watch, and that is still something I find incredibly, I take it very personally, he said.